guys, welcome back to Critical Cinema. This week we're going to be taking on a new movie, Fred the Movie. That's right. Now before we get started, I want you to smash that like button down below. I want you to hit that subscribe button like crazy. And I want you to ring-a-ding-a-ling that notification bell. And please do, because this video took so long with technical difficulties, like about an hour of Wi-Fi going out for me and stuff like that. But you know, we held through because of you guys, the viewers. So if you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe, you get 1 year of good luck. If you don't, you die. Anyways, before we get started with Fred the Movie, Justin here is going to give you, as always, our co-host, will be giving you a little backstory about what happened, who Fred even is, for a lot of you like me who have no clue what in the world's going on. So, take it away, Justin.
Okay, so Fred is a character created by Lucas Cruikshank, and in the early days of YouTube, he made a channel called Fred, where the videos is just like him as Fred, wearing like little kids' clothing, the super high pitched voice, doing crazy antics, and then that's the whole thing, and like he was popular enough to get Nickelodeon to contact him and make a whole trilogy of movies and a TV series.
Let's get into it, and hopefully we can get out of it alive. Why? Why? Literally not even 10 seconds in and I'm dying. Somebody help me. Please. I can't take this. His voice, this movie, the size of the frame, the intro sequence. Oh, I want to go to heaven because that's definitely what the other side looks like. Alright guys, the first 30 minutes of this horror movie is over. And I have to say, I've never wished I could be doing anything else with my time. Ever. I've never felt this way about a movie before. Basically, we meet Fred. Fred's, obsessive, to say the least, over Judy.
Just had a law passed that will have Kevin arrested for the way he sang to you.
That's such a relief.
The girl he loves, but she doesn't know it. And so he continues on his stalkerish ways to find her and supposedly, in his mind, save her. That's basically what's happened so far. Justin, you want to talk anything specific from this first 30-minute segment? Any thoughts?
Well, like, something that didn't occur to me when I was a kid is that this is really creepy and disturbing. Fred is a character with like serious mental issues, and his family like is really sad and messed up because he just imagines his dad as John Cena because his dad left him. And his mom is an alcoholic prostitute. That's his family.
Yeah.
And so he has severe mental issues.
Definitely abuse. Like, literally, I have a list from the first 30 minutes alone. This is what I've recorded. He has persisted to go to do vandalism, trespassing, stalking, breaking other people's property, false accusations, mental instability, reverting back to his childhood ways, self-harm, arresting others for nothing, ruining John Cena as a whole. That's definitely a big one there. Arresting others for nothing. Multiple personality disorder, stealing copyrighted material in the songs that he sings, pathological liar, fat shamer, obsessive, racist, loss of identity, unlawful call of 911, and psychotic. That's what I have so far. It's a list, you can see. It's growing. We'll find out more. I'll keep adding to this list as the movie progresses. But this kid's
Very
definitely
interesting
a case.
list.
Yeah, he's a case for sure. Well, Justin, you ready to get back into this?
No,
I'm not either.
no, I'm not.
Somebody save us, please.
Somebody call 911!
Okay, so part two. It's we just hit an hour of this horrendous movie. And so he continues his journey, and it's going along. He tries to rob a place. Stuff like that. But finally, he makes it to the last barrier between him and Judy, the woods. And if you guys remember from earlier, he's been scared of the woods as a child because his friend got eaten. Well, his friend is apparently not dead. That's right. And we have something special cooked up for you right now. That's right. Because this is the trailer for a horror movie. And so, as you just saw, yeah, it's really disturbing and creepy. Justin, did you want to talk about that any?
It's so weird because up to this point in the movie, a lot of it was just really creepy and disturbing unintentionally, but that part was actually really disturbing, like intentionally.
After that weird and very creepy encounter, he makes it out of the woods suddenly and is at Judy's house. But of course, there's a party going on. He wasn't invited to it. Kevin, being real bad dude, just so dumb, just starts being mean to him. Everybody wants him to leave. And so he comes up and throws a pizza, which makes Fred go and puke for some reason all over Judy. And then he runs out, and Judy goes after him for some reason. In addition, I've added a couple of things to the list of Fred's stuff. For example, we have disrespect for veterans, split personalities. I've now counted 3. He's called 911 twice now, unlawfully. He's a nudist, apparently. And he definitely takes hallucinogens, just saying. Yeah. So that's some of the stuff I've added. Yeah, so. Oh, he's a party crasher. That's the other one. I need to add that to the list right now. Final 30 minutes. You have a chance. John Cena, please return. Or somebody take a snipe shot and kill Fred. One of the two. But since it's a trilogy, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Oh my god, imagine if Fred did, you know how they keep cutting away to these weird sketches? Imagine if they did one where it's like black and white footage and he's like in the back of a car and there's a bunch of people on the road and he's waving to them and he just gets shot in the head.
Well, let's finish the final portion, and then we're gonna review this piece of garbage.
We can move on with our lives.
Yeah, all of us can. You'll never have to watch this episode again. Oh my goodness. Don't go watch the movie, please. Value your lives. Run while you can. The final 30 minutes are done. Not the final 30 minutes I was hoping for, like the shot in the head, he's dead. No, didn't happen, sadly. Kind of bummed about that. Basically, he does a fake party. Everyone sees it on YouTube or whatever and go, "Whoa, that was cool! Now we're fans of Fred. We're gonna wear his outfits and have shirts of him, and say that we were there and puked with him and dated him and all that. Would want to." And then the movie ends with this I guess a great conclusion where the girl he loves, Judy, I think, comes to the door and she's like,
Judy!
"Fred, I love you." Don't worry, guys. If we do Fred the movie the 2, if you guys want us to, please don't comment below that you do. But if we do, she gets recasted because she bailed, thankfully. She was very smart in getting out of that storyline.
I don't understand what the writers were thinking, like, with Judy, like, actually loving him back.
Yeah.
It's like it was made for, like, him to fall in love with Bertha and then become together, but they just went, you know what, let's just make him and Judy, like, in love again.
Let's get into this review. Let's break this down as we always do. So, Justin, let's start this off. Cinematography. What are we talking here? I'm going 0 straight off the bat.
Cinematography, like, I have to give it, like, in terms of start, like, what are we rating out of 5?
Out of 5 stars, yeah.
I give it like maybe half a star. Because there were some interesting shots there.
That is
Most of
true.
them
That
were
is
just
true.
some party sequence, like the spinning ball shot was neat.
Because like,
But most of it is just boring, generic, like overly lit
next up, character development. What are we thinking here?
character development.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Did the writers know what that meant?
Like, it's not just that there was basically almost no character development, but character development went backwards. They did what they weren't supposed to do. Like, Judy was not, like, the way this was made, Judy was not supposed to love him back, but she did. Like, they messed up from, like, the basic fundamental level to the point where it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like they were building to something, and then they're like, "Yeah, just kidding. Throw that in the garbage. We're gonna do something different." And not a wise choice by them. I'm gonna have to give them 0 because when character development goes backwards, you don't have character development because we're on the lighting, sets, and costumes. What are we talking here?
Um, it was really nothing that impressive.
At all?
It's not terrible, but it's just nothing of worthy value or
Yeah,
anything.
like they had sets, they had costumes, but like it was just like it's there.
I just looked up the budget, $4 million.
Where did the $4 million go? John Cena? Is that where it went? Which,
Oh yeah,
speaking of big names, we have John Cena as his dad, and we noticed this. Flo is Kevin's mom. Flo, as in progressive Flo. Yeah, that you heard me right. Flo is his mom. Like, what
yeah,
kind of a casting choice is that? They're sitting around the casting desk and they're like, "We need someone that's gonna play good mom." You know, who do we know that has played moms throughout movies, throughout TV shows? What do we got? Like someone's like, well, the mom from Sheldon Big Bang. Oh, okay, John, Flo from the Progressive commercial. What, John? We're talking about moms here. That's an insurance commercial. Exactly. You see this pitch here? It's perfect. No one's gonna see it coming. And honestly, weird thing here, she did play pretty good mom. So set lighting, costumes. They had it, but it wasn't good. I'm thinking 1 star since it was there, but it's just like
yeah, I give it like 1 star.
okay. Next up, music score.
Awful.
Yeah, garbage.
Like there are certain parts that were so baffling to me. I just couldn't believe it because it's like they decided to use this music that sounds like stock music. So it's like, okay, well, then you can just at least try and make it match up. There were some parts where it didn't even match up properly.
I'd score the music as a 0. It was so poorly done.
Yeah, it's not just that the music sucked, it's also, it was horribly used.
Terribly executed.
Give it a 0 as well.
Finally, visual effects and sound effects. What are we feeling here?
So there's nothing really to write home about with sound effects, but visual effects, the few visual effects there were like green screened in, weren't they?
Yeah, and they were really bad. I called it out every time we watched one.
So awkward and weird and just unbelievably horribly used. It's just Fred's disturbing, horrifying delusions. I cannot believe they let him win. He's literally a psychopath, and they let him win.
Yeah, like, okay, we're gonna go back over the list, guys. Remember, Fred is a vandal, a trespasser, a stalker, a thief. He's a false accuser. He is mentally unstable. He is prone to self harm. He has testified against others unlawfully. He ruined John Cena's career. He has multiple personalities, a total of 4 that I counted. He stole copyright material. He's a pathological liar. He's a fat shamer. He's obsessive. He's a racist. He has a loss of identity. He's called 911 unlawfully twice in this movie. He's psychotic, disrespectful to veterans, and he's a nudist, as was seen over at the clothes place. He takes drugs. He's definitely on drugs, hallucinogens for sure. Party Crasher, and a vomiter. You know, and he has asthma. This guy has everything. He is a case.
Because it's like they gave the creepy, disturbing psychopath what he wanted in the end.
Full rating.
That's what I'm rating the movie. Half
Oh,
star.
half star. Yeah, I'd have to give it a half star in total as well. It's nothing. Out of 5 stars, half star, it's garbage. Hills High garbage. The worst one we've voted on so far, guys. Record so far. Can any movie make a no star? I don't know. Maybe eventually. It's gonna be hard to beat. Comment below, guys, what you thought was the craziest scene. If you want us to also comment below if you want us to see the review the next movies from this trilogy, please don't. But with that, I want to thank Justin once again for co-hosting with me, and we will see you guys.
Yeah, I need all the thanks for this one.
He does. This is him, guys. He recommended this film. He brought it up. He knows all about it. This guy is all him. All him.
This is like revisiting past trauma.
This is why he does therapy, guys. This is why I do therapy now. Literally, during one of the offset moments, I called a therapist and hired him. Yeah, I'm doing it 5 times a week now. Just kidding. Anyways, we'll see you guys next week. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy episode. I don't even know what we're reviewing, but it's gonna be funny. We'll see you then.